NBC Golf Channel on EA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational.
That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot. That's out of bounds, and it'll cost him a shot. Getting set now for his fourth shot. Took the penalty after hitting it out of bounds.
Yeah, this can get away from him here.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Frank, a solid par right there, maintains his position. 14th hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
No, it plays a little longer than that too, slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. That will be a great look at birdie. See if he can go one better than yesterday when he made par. This putt for birdie. Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Good work right there. He'll settle for par. We're here at the 15th now, and a big dogleg right on this one. Frank, what's the best route to take to shoot the low number?
You got to look at that run out down the left side, which is about 320 yards. If you can stay short of that, then that gives you a perfect shot into this green. I tell you, there's long and long, and that with a little bit of breeze behind, it's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Second shot, good look at the green.
There's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. 12 feet still to go. With that birdie, moves one shot closer to the lead. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there. Takes an excellent shot. And that 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front. That second shot which comes over the lake. And that's a hold-your-breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
In the water. Too bad. So the previous shot into the drink. This now the fourth shot. So Frank, he'll take a drop here.
Yeah, he'll take his medicine, take his penalty shot. The hole's not over yet.
He'll need to be strong with this. In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Frank, this is a great hole through the years to watch when the pressure is ratcheted up deep into a round. That is all you want at more than 220 yards.
Plays slightly shorter because it's downhill. The bunker's on the left in play. Even the bunker short ride, and of course the water, if you just miss it a bit, that's in play. And the green shapes away from you. This has to be the most difficult par 3 on the golf course.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Frank, we have said it over and over. Another birdie. Frank, the scene of so much drama through the years. The 18th here at Bay Hill. What's the key?
The fairway is rather generous, but once again it pinches in around 320, 330 yards. You've got to be cognizant of that. And of course that green shapes to the right. So good tee shot makes that second shot a little bit easier.
Now it's right in his wheelhouse, good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours. Safely on deck.
A sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
So they'll tap in. That one drops. What a birdie. What a great tournament finish. This one is in the books. And look who finished on top of the leaderboard.
Rich, this has to go down as a classic. Our champion was simply on fire. And I'm looking forward now to see how next week pans out.
EA Sports is proud to present today's PGA Tour coverage. Today, it's live opening round coverage of the Alberta Classic. 13th hole is where the action is right now. Let's take you there. Just a mediocre first round up to this point from our featured golfer. Frank, what are some keys to making something happen down the stretch?
Well, if this is the worst score that they shoot all week, I think that's one of the keys, because this is a position to vault forward from. This looks like it's going to find the target.
That's good stuff right there. Wonderful approach, and now a really good look at birdie. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Birdie will send him to 1 under on the leaderboard. On to the 14th hole now. It's a par 4, 442 yards. And what's the right way to attack here, Frank?
Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power, though?
Are you kidding me? Come on, you can't hit a ball that hard.
That is crushing it beyond all crushing. Huge with a capital H.
Moved it a long ways. Good tee shot, good lie, and now a good chance to take advantage here on this hole. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Has it now sitting at 2 under par for the tournament. Well, now the par 4s begin to stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help go a little further. It does go downhill considerably, so you get a little bit more run out of the tee shot if you did that. This has exploded off the club face.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Oh, can't hide the flag stick from that man. You can see why this player has been compared to a young Rory McIlroy, featured golfer making birdie and now sitting comfortably inside that cut line. Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favor a nice high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
Tasty looking right there from just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there. Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Starting to move now, Frank, on this leaderboard.
Certainly going all in the positive direction. He's in the middle of the pack, now top 15.
Now to the 17th, 374 yards, and Frank, players might be licking their chops here.
They certainly would, Rich. Bunkers left and right, but they can be carried with an aggressive tee shot. It'll set up just a short iron into a green that pitches towards you. So maybe just a little bit underneath the flag with a second shot. And really a chance to have a fast finish.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot. And Frank, nothing like an eagle to sort of change the complexion of a player's outlook.
It's certainly going to change the number of zeros on the paycheck at the end of this week.
Moves into the top 15 after making an eagle right there. Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5, and Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of two things, the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. That was a big, bold strike, and now a chance for a big, bold move. Putt for eagle coming up.
That was a good run at it, Rich.
Shouldn't be a problem here. So with that make, now at 7 under par. Well, Frank, round 1 in the books. Look who's on top of the leaderboard.
And that's with some strong play today. They don't really need to look back. Strong play heading into the second round tomorrow.
Presented by EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour. It's second round coverage of the Alberta Classic. Good strike right there, right off the center of the face and about 20 feet away. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Just 5 feet left. Those keep the round going, those par putts. Frank, this par 4 14th hole at about 440 yards will test you all the way up to that green, won't it?
It certainly will. It just looks like you should bash it over those bunkers down the left side, but the green pitches from left to right. So the best access is actually down the right side, coming in from that sort of right line. So don't be fooled here.
Excellent, perfect position.
Ball's just sitting up too. You could hit anything from there.
Frank, what are we looking at on this approach shot here at the 14th?
This 14th green just built up a little bit. Got to be careful you don't miss this green on the left side. It'll just kick all the way down, and it'll be a difficult little chip up the hill. But once again, second shot's not too long.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Starting to move on this leaderboard now, Frank.
It's got a nice look to it. Another who's who.
And Frank, ahead on the green, you could have a really crazy putt if you're not careful.
This is probably the most undulating green on the golf course, so you do not want to be going in with too flat a second shot. That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
This is a good-looking shot. Superb shot.
That's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
And this would be nice. 2 straight birdies. Oh, good birdie right there, Frank.
Oh, time to get another cup of coffee. Things are heating up.
Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4, is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunkie should easily be able to carry that, and, well, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you'll certainly hit.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Trying to make yet another birdie. Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Has his par. Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one, short, 374 yards.
It is. It's named Sarsi, which is a tribute to the Indian tribes here, the First Nations of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
Wouldn't call it a great approach shot, but it still ends up in the fringe.
A little bit of magic from here. The hole's not over.
Good chance now after that approach shot for a birdie.
It was so precise coming in, and the measurement is 9 feet away.
And with that birdie, moves into second place. Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway, you reduce this par 5 to simply drive it in.
They'll be happy with that in the fairway. Now a good chance to attack this hole. Frank, this is a pretty important shot. Second here to the par 5 18th.
That's a great tee shot now. The opportunity in front is delightful, really. A good second shot here. Chance for eagle.
Appears to be tracking well. That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
Pretty much doing everything right this week. 11 under for the tournament. So that is a top 10 performance through 2 rounds, Frank.
It's always nice to know that you have a shot with 2 rounds left in the tournament.
This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Today, it's live third round coverage of the Alberta Classic.